Our next talk is by Yvette Harvey and Clare Downs from the Royal Horticultural Society, and it's entitled, Yvette will be speaking, and it's entitled The Trials and Tribulations of a Hardy Geranium.
Thank
Yvette?
you, Maura. Thank you, Maura. That was a fabulous talk. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm the keeper of the Royal Horticultural Society's herbarium, where I preserve the UK's gardening heritage by looking after a specialist collection of dried ornamental plants. And we're based in the United Kingdom at RHS Garden Wisley, one of the RHS's 5 beautiful gardens, and it's supported by our wonderful members. So I'm sure you've all heard about tulip fever and how fortunes can be made with plants. Well, this specimen has a backstory of the complete opposite, as it lost a Dutch grower a considerable fortune. The plant specimen found in the RHS herbarium is a hardy geranium, and its cultivar name is Gerwot. And it also has the trade name of Roseanne. You may not be aware that horticultural taxonomy has an extra special layer of nomenclature all to itself in the code. Anyway, in the early 1990s, our plant was discovered in a garden. It was a sport from a cross between 2 taxa, Geranium himalayense and Geranium wallackianum cultivar Burton's variety. And it was grown on by the firm Blooms of Bressingham's, who eventually had enough stock to launch it to the public to great aplomb at the year 2000's RHS Chelsea Flower Show, where it caused an absolute sensation and took the show by storm. Well, according to Bloom's catalogue anyway. Our specimen was made from the actual plant launched at the show, one of the many privileges of being the RHS's herbarium. Bloom's very sensibly obtained a PBR for the taxon, and this is a plant breeder's right. Shortly after this time, a similar cross was made in Holland, and the Dutch grower named the new plant Jolly Bee. And he also got it granted protection by a PVR, which is a plant variety right. And it was duly introduced to the UK by Thompson & Morgan, the seed company, in 2003. Well, we'll roll on to 2006, when both taxa were entered into the RHS's Hardy Geranium trial, where the judges spotted, or perhaps you'd say they didn't spot to be more appropriate, no discernible difference between the two, and reported that they were so alike as to not be distinguishable. Suffice to say, the April 2010 Horticultural Week's Trade magazine reported that a court trial had taken place between Bloom's and the Dutch grower, and concluded that Jolly Bee was the same as Roseanne and was to be removed from the market with immediate effect. In all, this cost the Dutch grower around €200,000, so that's 225,000 US dollars in legal costs. I suspect our Dutchman wasn't best pleased at this outcome. Anyway, the RHS's herbarium contains specimens of both taxas, that's Roseanne and Jolly Bee, preserved for posterity, and in a short time you'll be able to judge for yourself when the specimens go online. This is COVID willing, of course. Or even better, you are all most welcome to come along and see them in person too. So thank you.